welcome to Flying Fin RC. Today we have got the latest Vampire. This is the version 3 from Hobbyking. So as you can see, Hobbyking have already produced a few of these, but this has actually got quite a few sort of subtle modifications just to improve the flying. The first one you notice is, what's the difference, Vin?
Livery.
Yeah, the livery. So I'll tell you a little bit about the livery, just why it's fresh in my mind. So I've got to thank one of our followers for this, David East. He gave me some information on the scheme. So it's from 1953. It's the 118 Squadron, RAF Basberg, and it was used in Operation Coronet.
I've never heard of it, but there you go.
Yeah, so it's actually it's a scale scheme. So it's got a 70mm EDF. The difference is on the version 3, it's got a modified thrust tube, so you should get a bit more sort of thrust out of it. And also they've made some modifications to the air intake, so you get better airflow. So with a mixture of those two, it should have better performance. A couple of other things they've done. One of the things you can't see, they've actually reinforced the bracing in the wings, so you don't get as much flex. Also, they simplified and lightened the undercarriage. So this has got retracts. You get to see the underneath. Yeah, they've just made them as light as possible, really. So yeah, they've just made it sort of lighter and more powerful, which is always a good thing. So it's got a steerable nose wheel, so it hasn't got a working rudder, but the nose wheel steers, so you can tax it. I'll just show you what's inside. So it runs on a 4S. We've got, I recommend a 2200. To get the CG right, it appears that the battery has got to be quite far forward. So we're going to see what it's like on the maiden. And if it's got plenty of power, I think we might put a bigger battery in it just to get a bit more flight time, make the most of needing a bit more nose weight. So yeah, that's it really. We're going to get Finn to maiden it because Finn's the equivalent of the Stig. So how do you feel about that then?
Excited.
You're excited?
It's going to be weird having no rudders, but it'll still be quite cool, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon it will be. I've seen the version 2 of this fly. And it looked like it flew really, really well. So, yeah, let's see how you get on with it then, Vin.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the flight line.
It does have a really tight turn radius, like look at that.
That is really tight.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, just do some nice slow turn, sort of thing that you know looks good. Yeah, like that, perfect. Yeah.
Only half power at the moment.
So with a bigger pack, it's not, I've made it too heavy then. So if anything, we'd probably recommend that you run it with a bigger pack.
Yeah. It just feels like, even though there's not a whole lot of wind, it is a bit bumpy, and it just feels where there's just a tad bit more extra weight. It isn't noticeable in flying, but it just makes people feel a lot.
Yeah. All right. What about a nice slow low pass, and then maybe follow it with a downwind fast pass?
Maybe.
2 minutes now.
does fly really nice and sedately.
Do you want to try and do a real battery landing then?
We'll try to do a battery landing, but look how nice that looks flying around.
It's got a really nice shape, isn't it?
Yeah, I like the twin boom design. Perfectly really nice. And obviously they've done a really good job at making it have its nice scale, awesome looking appearance. Because we actually saw one of these fly at a
Air show. We did, didn't we?
Yeah, and that's when we did the live on the Red Arrows. There was a real vampire flying in the Canadian silver, and it's so beautiful. It just sounded awesome. Had a beautiful shape in the air. It was unmatched.
Alright, I'll bring it in for a landing then, Finn.
Yeah.
So just take your time. Let it go down.
Blue one.
Okay, so Finn's had a go. Now it's my go, see if I can give it the seal of approval. Luckily it's all trimmed out ready. I've seen it fly, so I've got a bit of an idea what it can do. So hopefully I'll have a good flight with it. Let's find out. Okay, taking off. So me and Finn are both just flying this. I really liked it. It's got such a nice silhouette in the sky. I mean, how many other planes have that kind of shape? It took off really easy. It flew really nicely. It was slightly different to some other jets that I've flown. So it takes a little bit getting used to. But yeah, overall I really like that. What did you think of it, Finn?
It handled nicely, didn't do anything unpredictable, so that's always good.
It had plenty of power, didn't it? Like it was pulling loops and rolls easy.
Yeah, and it hovered.
Yeah.
So that's always good.
Yeah, and do you know something? It will actually take a bit of practice to land this because it just wants to glide forever. So if you're doing your first maiden flight and you get one, I would do a short flight with it and just practice your landing approaches. And you'll be on to a winner. All right, well thanks for watching.
And adios.
Adios.